And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports One. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
Matt,
Let's go.
Tony,
What's up,
it's
bro?
Mike,
How are you?
it's Barnes, and I have to say,
What do you
I'm
have
pumped to be
say,
back.
dude?
It feels like it's been a year, honestly.
Yeah.
Nothing I look forward to more than talking about the world of sports with you guys.
The world.
Some other various topics.
Right, of course.
Get off, off course. a little
The
bit sometimes.
potpourri.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's go, Brandon.
I thought you guys stopped streaming due to the layoff.
What
The
is he doing?
layoff from
Like just since the last episode. That's what it means. Yeah.
We have other shows.
He was asking last night on Screen Time about sports and stuff, so it was like, clearly.
Yeah. Well,
It's
listen,
fiending. He's
it's fiending
fiending.
for
That's
his
what I'm getting
fix,
to
dude.
Brandon, to all
There
the
you go,
fans out
Brandon.
there, we're pumped to interact with you guys today.
Oh.
Got a lot to go over.
Yeah, man.
Let's start in the world of Major League Baseball.
Giving chase at Judge, and he dives into the stand.
DeGrom begins the season with an overpowering strikeout of Ronald Acuna. The wall is gone! Three-run home run! What's going on here? I love it. He drives one to the moon. High, deep, and very gone.
All right. The playoffs continue on, but before we get there, and I mentioned it to both of you guys, before the show. I mean, we've heard some rumblings, about Boone's expected to be back, but it's still just crazy. It's like, make the decision now. Why are they letting this linger? Like, I just feel like it's like just not the way to go about it. This isn't what the Yankees usually do.
I know, no idea. Dude, it doesn't matter. I feel like at this point, who manages the team because it's controlled from upstairs. So it's either going to be but the only way it's going to be different is if they do bring him back is if they let him do his own thing.
Mhm.
That's the only way. Or like change the approach, dude. Like if you want to use the analytics, don't do the home run, walk, or strikeout. Like routine. That's over. Can't do it, dude.
Right.
Just can't have it.
What,
Doesn't work.
What do you read into this?
No, yeah. I mean, I guess you can kind of say that maybe they're thinking about how a lot of the decisions or a lot of the faults fell on the players, not necessarily Boone. Of course, Boone, like any manager throughout a season, has had bad, games, good games as a manager. But I just couldn't really imagine that this guy has like some type of heavy, like
Hold on them, right?
no,
Like,
not
they
necessarily
can't
hold,
let
but
him
just
go.
like a heavy like locker room presence. You know what I mean? Like I could imagine like even the players are like, yeah, like
Dude,
we
I
would
think-
love to still have Boone next season. Like I don't know, man. I just don't see it.
The way baseball is, dude. Like I don't know. I feel like they don't even the GMs and the people at the top might not even like want that. Like because Girardi, though, I feel like Girardi had a strong locker room presence, and that was part of like his issue.
Yeah.
You can't call anybody out.
Right.
You can't get on certain guys, and I don't know. I don't know. I just the way they do things is so weird. It really is, dude.
Yeah,
like, baseball is just weird. How they operate is weird. It's so analytically driven, and it's just unlike any other sport. Dude. It's so frustrating, especially if you're a Yankee fan. I feel like. And
But
it's
the
just
thing is, I feel like a lot
same
of
thing over and over again the last 3, 4, 5 years. Dude.
There are a few teams though that I feel like do both. Like it's not
Mhm.
all.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah,
like
yeah.
Dusty
Well, the
Baker,
Yankees
for
can't-
instance.
They're so
Right.
analytically heavy driven, dude. They don't do both. I feel like they're like incapable of doing both because they're so heavy on analytics. It's like they don't even want it. They don't even care about the option of being able to do both. Don't even want to look into it. Like how can we do both?
You think there's
What's the
any
new strategy?
any chance that this downtime that we have right now is due to them considering
This what?
changing it? No pun intended. Honestly, I really meant that. Like just in terms.
Yeah,
of
dude. I feel like
they might be
there has to
considering
be. What do you think? Don't you think like there might maybe like a certain camp feels a certain way and another camp
like they're
does?
split.
Like yeah,
Right.
I don't know, but because they seem like they're pretty lockstep with everything else. So that's kind of tough to imagine, right? Like what do you?
Yeah.
Because they're like, Cashman is part of the family and all
Mhm.
that. He's like the other Steinbrenner son.
Uncle Brain.
Uncle
for
Brain,
Hal.
how you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's tough, honestly. Again, I mean, in terms of maybe why they're like letting it linger, I think that they're honestly really weighing their options at this point. Because
Yeah.
I mean, are they going to go big and spend a lot of money, get a new manager, new GM, spend money on hell players, or kind of feel like I think they mentioned this on ESPN radio that Hal and Cashman are trying to figure out a way to get to the World Series, to win a World Series without spending a shit ton of money.
Well, they're trying to be the Rays, and that doesn't work
Right.
for them. They can't be the Rays. Like, it just doesn't. But they need the lineup just needs to be more dynamic. They need to do the little things on offense, bunt, hit and run, dude.
Right. They need to retool.
Steal second, then steal third. Yeah. So it's like these guys are capable of doing that. And the lineup could be very dynamic. I think they are, dude, but they just don't want them to do that. It could be, but now it could be where they're so used to kind of playing in that role of the home run, walk, strike out. Maybe those skills. I doubt it, but because they're not bunting and they don't do those small things on a consistent basis. Like, are they capable of doing that? Like within the middle of a game,
Right.
If they needed to,
we
think they can, but they just don't.
We don't know what is happening behind closed doors. I mean, it could be that Hal and Cashman and Boone are sitting down talking about the strategy, talking about changing the strategy.
Yeah, because that's kind of what I'm leaning.
It would
towards,
really
dude,
be
because
boggling my mind if they'd come back next year and just
it can't be
everything's
the same,
the same.
dude. Because it's been this since 2017. That's when they thought that was the launching pad, as Alan Hahn likes to say, the launching pad for that, for the squad, dude. The Judge and the boys.
Yeah, Barnes. What do you think, dude?
Let's
hear it, dude.
I honestly think I don't think they're in lockstep with Boone going over this. I think it's just Hal and
Brian.
Cashman. Because I think if they were, they
no
would have
Boone.
already announced the extension.
Right.
And I do think too the whole report that the Padres would be interested in Boone was put out by his camp to put pressure on them. I really think that's it, because if they're we're convinced we want him back, they would have done it. And I'm sure in the back of their minds thinking about the fan backlash because they've heard enough about this.
Yeah, dude.
All season about how the fans are disgruntled. You know what I mean? And then you bring him back, they're going to be mad about that. Hal's all about the money. You think the gate's going to go up if you keep everything the same, bring back everyone's going to be pissed.
Dude. There's dude. I won't go to a game. We should go on strike. Don't go to any games because if they don't change, dude. It's just the same starting point and ending point, dude. You won't make the World Series. Oh, it's good. We made the playoffs, dude. The wild card is sick.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, and the one thing that I have hope about is if they're really tight, they don't want to spend additional money on guys outside the organization. You could still bring up guys from the minors and make trades with the guys you have, and you don't need to spend a lot of money to do that. So maybe that's what they're thinking about.
It's so annoying, too, how they're so reluctant to bring up the guys from the farm system, dude. Like, get these young, let them, they come up, bro. It's like, that's a spark.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, how many times have we seen the younger guys come up, within the system, and they just, go off, and then and the team just rides that wave, dude. Do that.
And what I think they should do, because they,
there.
I've been saying, I want them to sign Seager. I think, you know what? If you want to wait for Volpe, not next year, but the folling year, have Wade compete with Peraza, the other shortstop prospect, and then just have them play, because at least they're both athletic. And even Wade, we don't love, but at least his speed will be on every game, and give Peraza a chance, see what he's all about. And then this way, instead of bringing in Andrelton Simmons, you know what I mean? It's like we don't need another low average guy. I know he feels
Jason Dominguez is down there too.
Yeah. And I think Florial has got to be on the roster to start the season. I mean, he's going to be 25. I mean, if not now, Tony, when?
Dude?
I mean, you've been saying, I honestly,
save him.
I hope we had a counter on how many times you've signed said his name.
Florial. I mean, there's a lot of guys that we could go a counter on, not just Florial.
No, but honestly, dude.
No, but Volpe, I've said it a lot.
Volpe. Oh, yeah, Volpe.
It's Volpe, bro.
I purposely said that.
Holy shit, dude.
I heard you the first time, bud.
I don't know. You go on your rants. We don't know what goes in your ears. What can you hear?
Oh, man. But I just hope we just get some sort of direction. And I'm sure you feel the same way with the Mets right now. I mean, you haven't really heard much.
Dude, I want a complete revamp of how the Yankees play the game, dude. I need a complete revamp, bro. And like you said, it doesn't take You don't have to go do anything extravagant, dude.
Right.
It's just a simple change in strategy, change in philosophy. A managerial change would be great if you're going to bring in a guy like Showalter and let him do his thing. That would be ideal. Because dude, he gets the most out of the players. That's to your dad's question.
Yeah.
I think Cash just gets the most out of the guys that they have.
Mm-hmm.
He gets the most out of them, dude. They like to play for him, enjoy it, dude. It's a rah type of situation down there in Tampa. They're always the underdog, but here they are, bro.
And
Now they're out.
Now they're out. But they win the division back-to-back years. You know.
One other thing before we get to Tony on the Mets here, I just happened to think about this, and I haven't really got to ask you. Instead of Showalter, what about bringing a guy from like the core 4 team to manage it? Would you like that at all? Like a O'Neal, Bernie, like Pettit, like
but again,
Cone.
Of course, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that's true.
But I feel like you need intensity that they bring. All those guys.
So Paul O'Neal would be great.
I think I like
David
him the most.
David Cone.
Cone is the pitching coach.
Yeah.
O'Neal is the manager.
Yep.
What do you think? Best alternative to Boone?
Yeah, absolutely, hands down, night and day.
Bench
What do you
coach
mean
would
best?
be a good, or dude, Pettit obviously would be a great
Jorge
pitching coach.
as the bench
Jorge.
coach. Like, just bring all those guys in.
Jorge would also be a great manager.
Yeah, he would be a great manager. When can Tony
Don't you want to go for the
Rangers?
experience, dude?
Tully. I have not heard
No.
from Tully. I'm surprised he didn't chirp me for the Yankee loss.
Honestly,
bro?
dude.
Celino.
But we will get to a little
We'll
hockey.
touch upon some hockey, dude. Big night.
we have
But I did just want to
last
get
night.
to you, Tony. I mean, where are you with the Mets right now? Are you hearing anything? Have you heard any rumblings of anything?
Yeah,
anything,
dude.
dude?
Yesterday, Billy Beane said he would be totally stoked to come play.
He's
To
gonna
come
play?
work for the Mets, dude.
They
And
drafted
try to play again, too, dude.
He
Yeah,
played
might as
all
well.
these years
He
later.
did not say that.
He really did.
Where?
SNY reported it.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't believe I
Isn't
didn't
that
see
like
that
tampering?
anywhere.
Look on the Instagram.
It sounds like that Barrio straight.
No.
on
This is like
Instagram.
real deal, dude. Swear. I'll try to pull it up, dude. But
with
other
the
than that,
Melvin
dude,
Bob Melvin.
Bob Melvin, dude. I told you, bro. The Oakland A's are
Is that
in
who
a
you want
tough
for your manager?
position. I would like it, honestly. Why not?
Yeah.
Got experience. They
Yeah.
both have a
Just
lot
know
of
Billy
experience
Beane's shit
together
doesn't work in the
specifically.
playoffs, dude.
No, it doesn't. I know, but he gets there, which is a step in the right direction.
Yeah. And then it's like, have fun just getting there every year, dude. That gets old. But maybe not for you. For us, it gets old.
Why you always gotta try to
Sorry.
bring me down and my like shit?
No, I'm sorry, dude.
No, dude, you're not.
I'm just trying to
Say
just
sorry to
want the best for
yourself,
you,
dude.
Just want the best for you.
No,
You're the Mets, dude.
No, and I see what
Honestly,
he's.
though,
I see what he's saying, but I think also you don't know what a guy's going to do in a different
That's
environment.
true,
He's
too.
been with the
That's
A's
true, too.
forever. You know what I
Right.
mean?
I mean, dude, and
But bringing over Melvin too, I think is
big.
big for him. You know, they're
Yeah.
working together for like 17
Continuity.
years.
Yeah.
Dude, exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
they go hand in hand.
so it would help.
I mean, they
him
made a movie
adjust
about
to
the
New
two
York.
of them, for fuck's sake.
Joe
They did.
McEwing to the Mets, please. Credit John
John
Harper.
Harper.
Oh, with the report on Bean? John Harper? I think he's a reporter, right?
I guess. Yeah, he is a reporter about it. Yeah, I guess that's who he's crediting. Sounds about right.
And just
Toledo would know.
Quick-
Mr. SNY.
quickly, Tony, and you haven't heard anything player-wise at all? No,
No.
rumblings?
Bunch of speculation on really who should stay.
What
who
do
should
you
go.
anything you're hoping for? Your wish list.
My wish list, dude. I mean, I really do think we should keep Baez.
I can't. I
Come on, honestly though.
But you wouldn't want someone else in that free agent class instead, just because you like his whole Lindor thing. They bring each other up. Is that why?
A free agent for second base. What do you
Well,
mean?
I mean, you could.
I guess we
move
could
some stuff
move
around.
Lindor, I
Yeah.
guess, but I mean,
He could definitely play second.
he definitely could, but he's best at shortstop.
Yeah. So it's just the fact that he said, "I'll play second. I don't
If
care."
Baez is willing to play second
Yeah.
with Lindor to be shortstop, I think that's great.
Yeah.
I really think we should get rid of Dom Smith. Maybe obviously Fordo, revamp the outfield a little bit would be optimal.
Familia free agent.
Familia is not. I don't think so.
One more year left on that deal.
Yeah.
Familia sucks.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, dude, kind of tough,
That's
bro.
so beat, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Baez could fill in at third. I mean, he's got a point, Tony.
I guess he could fill in a third. I don't know how he feels about it, but
Who is going to play third?
it's a good question, dude.
JD Davis.
Guillermo? Luis?
Guillermo?
You have confidence in Guillorme.
No, not at all, dude.
Yeah.
But what's the other option?
Villar has played third base as well.
Villar probably is the best option in house.
Probably is, dude, but
You're tight. You just want
A little bit, dude.
Good bench guy.
he's pretty old too, you know. Yeah, he's a good bench guy, you know, like
Yeah.
coming off the bench is good.
No,
dude, but-
I kind of forgot about Cano. He's gonna be
that's
back.
right,
God,
dude.
dude.
I feel like everyone does.
I thought you. Yeah, I forgot.
I wouldn't be surprised if he bombs another fucking piss test.
Probably, dude.
and then you're out. You're done.
Probably just
You
retire
think
at
any
that point.
chance Cohen? Oh,
Old
I
as
don't care.
fuck.
I have so much money. I don't want this guy on our team. I'm just gonna cut him.
Cohen?
Yeah,
No, I don't think so.
because he could bring value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I think that'd be a bad move, honestly.
Cano?
Cutting Cano?
Yeah.
Cutting Cano.
Cutting corners.
Well, yeah. I
Cutting
mean, you might
corners,
as well
like,
at
no.
least see what he looks like in spring training. But
Yeah.
if he looks bad, I mean, they might as
Yeah.
well just get
Yeah,
rid
just
of
get
him.
rid of him.
Imagine
So
you lost a few pounds,
yeah,
of
yeah.
muscle specifically.
And you know what? I hope next time, instead of talking about off-season storylines for these teams, we're talking about them in the playoffs, which are obviously,
I'm giving them-
unfortunately, going on right now.
Dude, I got a good feeling by Friday this weekend there'll be some
Clarity,
some
Tony.
clarity here
Little
for
clarity.
both sides.
Yeah. A little
Both
clarity would be
sides.
nice, dude.
You
You
guys
always
still
just
gotta
want to know
name
like what
if you
direction
cut
you're
it.
going in.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, but the reason I said that totally is because like he doesn't
They
care
can't pay
about
him.
money.
He doesn't give a shit. Yeah.
Cano at
So it's
third.
like get rid of him or not
But
get rid of
you know,
him.
obviously, we'll see what happens, and just kind of recapping, you know, where we are in the playoffs now. So,
Cano will
to-
get a hold. Cano will get a hold of Lindor and Baez, and they'll be juiced up before you know it.
yeah,
Be like A-Rod and Melky Cabrera and Cano.
So the Astros yesterday wrap up their series with the White Sox 10-1. So they're on to the ALCS, to our two favorite teams.
you sound
the
really
Red
excited
Sox
about it, dude.
and the Astros. And I mean, they just pretty much
What a matchup.
dominated
Isn't
the
it great?
series.
Don't you love to see that?
You know, and it's tough though, because you have to say, even though we basically hate the Astros just as much, you still have to want them to beat the Red Sox. You can never want the Red Sox to win.
Well,
No matter what.
you know where I'm at this point, dude. I don't.
Where
give a
are you
shit
at?
Who wins that series? Who comes out? I just need the Dodgers to win the World
Right.
Series, bro.
But I just feel,
Or the National League, the very least.
but you know what
Doesn't
it
have to
is
be the
too.
Dodgers,
I
but
feel
it
like
would be
the
sick
reason
if
I
it
want
was.
the Astros to win as well is that the Red Sox seem like they never lose a World
it would
Series.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? So it's like, let's get them
dude.
out
I
of
know.
there in the light, potentially, Tony.
Yeah, like
Potentially. That's funny. Why not?
Yeah.
I've said this
Well,
all year.
yeah,
Type of Red
it's
Sox
the
going to
team
win a
win
World Series when no one expects
it.
it.
Yeah, I know. How annoying is that? Like that should have been the Yankees could have did that in 2017. Now the
Yeah.
Red Sox, here they are, and they have a shot. So
And then, you know, just on the other side of this, the White Sox, second straight year losing the first round. You guys think it might be one and done for La Russa? I mean, they brought him into advance and they got to the same point.
I really don't think so, dude.
Even if they did, they'd have to probably throw it back to all that shit in the beginning of the year with
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
what's his name hitting the grand slam, like showing
Mercedes.
Mercedes,
yeah.
Mercedes.
Yeah.
So I could imagine that would be the only reason. Because I mean, dude, you turn a team around in a matter of 2 seasons, like back-to-back playoff appearances.
Yeah.
They won the division this year.
But he did say he wants to be back, but it's up to the players and the ownership. So kind of weird saying that. You know what I mean? Why wouldn't you
I
just
think
say, I
that-
want to be back and that's
I
it?
think they have a
Right.
weird relationship.
They
must.
I don't think the players like
I think
him.
he's
the
a
players-
weird. I think
he's
he's
too
a
old
weird
school,
dude. Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
It's a young team.
Yeah. It
Besides
is, it
Abreu.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even him, like he's only been in the league like 2014, I think.
Abreu?
Yeah.
Sure about
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a 29-year-old.
Yeah, he was older when he
Yeah,
when
he's
he
from
came
Cuba.
up.
that?
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what they do there. And then the Braves do beat the Brewers 5-4. Exciting game. You know, Freddie Freeman with the late
Coming up
homer off
clutch.
Hader.
Yeah.
So they get into the NLCS, and they'll obviously face the winner of the Giants-Dodgers series, which is tied at 2 after the Dodgers, decisive Game 4 victory
Going the
yesterday.
distance,
7-2.
Yeah.
Betts with the big homer. Bueller was solid, and they got good contributions all around. So going to be an exciting game tomorrow.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that one? Who do you kind of lean here? Game will be in San Francisco.
I'm kind of leaning towards the Dodgers, dude. I think the championship pedigree is going to show up, bro. They were a wild card team this year. It was a battle between these two teams for the division, and I mean it was so close all year, especially at the very end.
Yeah.
The last week of the season was,
Right.
as we know, it was crazy. Dude, I think the Dodgers are gonna come through. I think it's gonna be a tight game though, bro. Giants are gonna give them a run for their money. They're the home team.
Mm-hmm.
Giants obviously doing completely unexpected things this year.
Yeah.
Nobody expected them to
out
make
of the
it this-
woodwork.
Nobody expected them to
Right.
make the playoffs,
No.
let alone
No, yeah, very
be,
true.
on the verge of getting to the NLCS.
What up, Cars Cool?
Yo, Car's cool.
What up?
Been a
my
minute.
guy?
What are your thoughts, Tony?
Dude, I think this is gonna be a really tough game. I think the pitching
Yeah.
matchup specifically
nail-biter.
is something that really should be highlighted. I mean, look at Logan Webb. He's going to be the youngest pitcher in Giants franchise history to pitch like
Winner
a
take
winner-take-all game. I think he's 24, and 300
A lot of
and
pressure for the
something
young
odd
man.
days. Yeah. But look at his first outing against the Dodgers. I think he pitched almost 8 scoreless innings, 10 Ks. He's obviously 1-0 in the postseason at this point. But on the other side, you think of Urias, dude. He has definitely way more experience. I think last season he had 4 playoff appearances, had like maybe a 1.8 ERA, 2 of them which he started, or maybe it was 5, and then they had 3 relief appearances. I think he threw like 6 scoreless innings last postseason. I mean, he obviously is gonna be more dialed in, more used to the postseason. So it should be interesting to see kind of maybe who gets up first. I really wouldn't count on Julio really making many mistakes. Webb is a sinker pitcher. He throws a sinker changeup a lot, dude, and that's kind of what the Dodgers fell to the first game. So I would imagine maybe they kind of
It's gonna be a good one.
maybe sit on the sinker a little bit, maybe anticipate a little bit better, able to hit him up a little bit more. And I think I'm gonna go with the Dodgers in this one. They take it low scoring game, maybe 3-1.
Yeah,
I'm thinking like
maybe
3-2 Dodgers. Honestly,
yeah.
Maybe, like,
Dodgers will
Pitchers
come Park over there.
Yeah,
Dodgers,
definitely,
Dodgers
dude.
will score in like the 8th.
Mm-hmm.
Like their half of the 8th.
You guys think
break
they would
Giants
go
fans'
to
hearts.
Scherzer for an inning if they needed to?
If they need to, absolutely.
Yeah,
get
I love seeing that.
Yeah.
You know, guys not
It's
doing stuff they're not
die.
used
This is
to.
it.
Yeah,
This is it.
Yeah.
And then you do everything you can to win. And then if you get there, then you worry about your pitchers and the rotation and the guys rest,
Right.
their amount of rest time and all that. So
And I'm looking at this and everything points. I mean, I just feel like the Dodgers have so much more talent, but I feel like this is the thing where we overlook the Giants because they've been doing this all year.
I know.
So I guess I'm gonna take the Giants, but it's
Wow,
a shame.
dude.
This should have been the NLCS. It just stinks that because I think whoever wins this, I mean, they're gonna handle the Braves in 5. I honestly think.
I don't know, dude.
I mean, I just feel like the talent gap there is just tremendous, Tony.
You never
know, but sometimes you do at the same time. You know.
That's true, I guess.
Well, you really would expect it to be a close series, no matter if it's Dodgers or Giants versus the Braves. I mean,
you know what? I think it would be a closer series if it's going to be Giants Braves. I think then it'll be like we'll see either 6 or 7.
mm-hmm.
But I think if it's Dodgers,
I think it would be honestly.
they'll win they'll either sweep them or 5 games. Gentlemen sweep.
You seem very Michael King-ish
That's what
on
I
this
think,
topic
bro.
for some reason.
No, I think honestly, depending on if the Braves face the Giants or the Dodgers, they're going to have like an equal amount of difficulty in terms of beating them. I mean, it's going to be tough
Yeah,
for them. I mean, you're playing a better team, you know.
I wish they had Ronald Acuna.
Acuna.
know.
Yeah, but
Volpe, dude.
I'm
Mr.
sure there's somebody out there who calls him Mr. Volpe somewhere.
Yeah,
somewhere. It's not just
fucking
Brian.
I think it is just Brian.
So, it will be tomorrow.
Fire game though.
9:07.
Are you gonna watch
in
this
San
one, Barnes?
Francisco. It does coincide, Tony, with Thursday Night Football tomorrow. So we'll go do a screen for it. Why not?
It's an
watch them both.
It's an action-packed night.
But yeah, I mean, definitely more focused on the football game.
But
But if I have to watch a baseball game out of everybody that's left, this is the game. You know what I mean?
Of course.
The American League is, and it's Braves Brewers. I mean, I couldn't get into that. I mean, I'm sorry, Tony. I can't. Just being honest with you.
You have to apologize to me, dude. It's all right.
Well, I know you think, well, I mean, it's a good game.
You just watch it. I mean, it is. It was a good game, dude. It was close. Closer than I thought the Braves should.
Fresh
let it happen.
Shaw says, "Hey,
Fresh
Car's
Show.
cool." Fresh Show, and he does have the same logo as Car's cool. So I guess they're best buds. I mean,
Well, it's green instead
That's
of
the
yellow.
generic
Are you colorblind?
Twitch logo. If you don't change your
generic Twitch.
Fresh Show, I believe, was commenting on Screen Time last night. As
okay,
well, dude.
all right. So
we have
I
another
am
new
showing
fan,
my
dude.
lack of knowledge.
Another one.
But I am willing
You're
to get up to speed, Tony.
dating yourself.
I
as they
am
would
dating
say.
myself.
You're outdated, dude.
So hey,
Outdated.
we'll see what happens.
Very primitive.
What, primitive?
Primitive.
I don't get
Prima
what.
donna.
You don't know what primitive means?
I guess that you just said primitive.
Isn't that like
so I
tentative?
just,
You're very
Same
primitive.
thing?
No, primitive means like you're not with the times. Like you're old.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Very
Yeah.
primitive way. Very
Prime,
primitive
prime.
guys,
person,
I'm
dude.
just gonna say I'm probably not gonna be here for long. I gotta go to work in about 10 to 20 minutes.
I do no
So
worries.
Back to work, bro. You
but-
can listen to us on Spotify and Apple.
Yes.
Get all your
music.
comments in
Wherever you
now.
get
Right. Yeah. Any
podcasts.
questions you have for any of us, definitely let us know.
You can find it there.
and just some other things here, and we'll start. Last night was opening night for the NHL back on ESPN. We had the doubleheader. You guys catch any of the action at all?
A little bit in the beginning. The first game. What was the first game? It was
Penguins, right?
Yeah, Penguins and
why am I thinking Philly?
Real quick, big question.
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, and the Lightning.
Sports scandal. Adam Schefter seeking feedback on a published story from Bruce Allen, an NFL executive. Should journalists and corporations be allowed to control the narrative to influence how people think? Tony, bombs away, bud.
Wow, dude.
Loaded question.
No, they shouldn't.
Denzel. It is pretty simple. Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington said it best. What a responsibility we have, right?
Yeah.
Not only do we have the pressure of getting the news and information out to people, but we have to do it as quick as possible. But people forget about the truth and just go to the as quick as possible.
Right.
So our duty is to get you the truth, and it shouldn't, it doesn't have to be right away, but it will be the truth. That's what Downtime does. Those other media companies suck.
And it's supposed to be like in the middle type of truth.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, it's pretty funny you bring it up because I see articles online like this all the time, specifically like Vice Media.
Oh,
like,
they're so biased.
First of all, dude, the person writing it, like the first rule of journalism is you never write in the first person. And right away, you're reading articles like, I think, like, I don't need to know what you think.
Right.
You're stating the facts of a situation, and I'm going to gather my own type of conclusion because of the facts that you have given me. Like, I don't want to hear, like, it's supposed to sway your reader at all. So I would say no. You're not supposed to be allowed to control the narrative. Yeah, that's it.
No, I like that.
Right over there, Mike?
No,
Love it, dude.
If
If I was one of these guys, I would tell them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
If I was a player playing in the media and they kept asking me about this shit.
But it's just really as a whole, they have this thing like everybody's squeaky clean, especially like at ESPN.
Yeah.
It's like,
shut the fuck
who
up.
are you guys kidding? Like, why keep with the dog and pony show?
Dude,
I don't
half
understand.
The people that used to work there are gone because they're
and they all
petters or
say
they're fucking pervs, bro.
And
So
everybody
shut the
is
fuck
so much better off not being there. It seems like everybody's so much more happier, honestly.
Right.
Yeah.
They've lost a lot of talent over the last couple of years.
ESPN's
I was
trash.
just
You heard
thinking
it here
like
first.
how old they are.
Oh,
They just keep getting older. They replace old
Yeah.
people with old people. It's just
No, but they're rising stars, Stephen A. Smith.
yeah. Yeah. 40 years in the
Dude, I
game.
fucking hate him, bro.
Oh
I can't.
my
I'm
God.
sorry.
He's
I
the
don't hate him.
worst,
I
bro.
can't stand him though.
Absolute
Did you
worst.
catch your spot on CNN last night? He had
No,
a guest
dude.
appearance. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
He was talking about Gruden. I don't know why he was on there, but yeah, it just came up.
You don't
on
know why
Twitter.
he was on there?
No. You know what I'm saying, Sport. He's an ESPN employee. That's what I meant.
Right.
Right.
I like it.
So I mean, that's a story to keep an eye out on. But I mean, the way ESPN is, I mean, they love Schefter, so I'm sure he'll be fine. You know what I mean?
Wow, what did Shefty say?
Oh, it's just the fact that's not, there's, I don't know what the integrity, I guess, by
Right.
doing that. You know what I mean? So that's not the image they want to portray, but I think they're obsessed with Schefter on ESPN.
They are.
Yeah, so I don't expect anything to happen.
Well, I like Schefter. He's all right.
No, I don't not like Schefter, but I just think you have to own it. Like you
Right.
that shouldn't go on. That's all.
Yeah.
So the season did open up last night. You had the doubleheader on ESPN. It was 6-2 Penguins over the Lightning. Penguins still waiting for Sidney Crosby to come back from injury. Obviously, 6 goals on opening night without him. I mean, that sounds pretty good, right? I mean,
Oh yeah, I mean they have so many other goal scorers. I mean, Evgeny Malkin just for one, dude.
Yeah.
I mean that guy is not only is he a huge body just to be in front of the net, but he has phenomenal handling. So I mean,
it's
not really that worried about
I
them.
mean, how long is it? 15, not 15, but probably what, 12, 13 years that they've had those two?
at least,
Yeah. Because Sid
7?
was a kid.
7, yeah.
And he definitely was a teenager, and now he's 32, 33,
Yeah.
right? Insane. But I guess you do start early in hockey, versus other teams,
Oh, yeah, of course,
other
dude.
sports. And then the Seattle Kraken make their debut on the road. They were down
I'm really excited about
3-0,
this game,
Right.
tied it up at 3. But the Knights, who they were playing at, do get a late goal to win 4-3. But I love the logo, the jerseys, and just the fact that
they're
The
fresh,
look
man.
is phenomenal.
They did a
dude.
good job, bro. Seattle,
Yeah.
the NHL, dude, the color scheme, the Kraken.
Yeah, it's
You
dope,
got the
dude.
Pacific out there.
I don't know if you saw the
Works,
the,
everything
the,
works
the
perfect.
pregame show. First of all, like obviously it's Vegas, right? Golden Knights have
Right.
always put on a good pregame show since
Right.
they started, dude.
Right.
They have the knight on the ice with the
Mhm.
shield and the sword. They fucking fight people and shit before games. It's awesome, dude. But then they had like an LED like show
Kraken.
on the ice, the Kraken coming up from the ice, breaking it. Knight's like skating away, fucking gets this Kraken away and shit, dude. It's just talk about being hyped up, not even for a player, dude, but then the crowd is hyped up.
Yeah.
They hype up the players, and it's hard to play against that, dude.
Yeah. No, you're
We'll
right.
We'll see. We'll see if they'll be. Imagine if they get to the Cup.
The Kraken in their inaugural season, that'd
my
be crazy.
God, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Has there in all
the
the
notes,
sports
the nice.
Has there ever been a team in their inaugural season who's gone?
I don't think
That,
so.
you
The
know,
Knights have.
No.
What do you mean?
Won the
I'm
cup.
saying
Oh, won the cup, not just gone.
that.
to it.
Or the
But I'm saying
championship,
in
yeah.
all of the 4 sports, whenever they create an expansion team, has that expansion team, because they've done it multiple times, like in the sport. Think about it, like the Jaguars and the Panthers. Like this, if they do this, the Kraken get there.
Mhm.
I feel like that would be the first time that one of the 4 major sports leagues, like a new team, has gone to the final.
It won the final because the
Yeah.
Knights did, but like didn't win the championship.
Right,
It
right.
just
Right.
And then
You're not
it
getting
really
this. I don't know how to explain it.
no, I understand what you're saying.
Won the cup.
because like it's
won the
never happened
championship.
Yeah,
in
just
NFL.
won the
They
championship. Yeah.
won the championship. Okay.
Really, the thing that comes to mind, I mean, the closest is like the Diamondbacks because they were, I think, 99 or 98. They came in, they won in 01. So that was pretty close. And then I want to say the Marlins were pretty close as well.
In their inaugural season, yeah.
Just because
They did win in their.
They won in
inaugural
97,
season. That
but
was their
wasn't-
inaugural season.
it really was.
Yeah.
No way. I thought they were in
So,
96.
I want you
Look
on
it
it
up.
right now. But I mean, that's insane. It really is, and it's funny too because I don't think we're going to see much expansion in any of the sports leagues. You know what I mean? Because there's
They
so
came in
many teams. So
93.
we're not going to get this at 93. So it was 4
Oh, they
years.
came in '93.
Diamondbacks were 3. And I'm just trying to think. NFL, I don't think anybody was even close. Not like the
No
Texans
way,
won
dude.
or something.
Not the Panthers, right?
No.
The Jets did it.
Yeah, that's what it would have to be when the league first started. Whoever was the first champion, that would be
Yeah.
like the only time.
Yeah.
So interesting story to watch. And I have to say, because I mean, we have no baseball tonight, no football. I'm actually probably going to watch a hockey game tonight, which I have not watched a full hockey game in my life ever.
Watch the Rangers Capitals game, dude.
Looking
MSG.
forward to it. Yeah.
MSG, correct, dude. They're both Rangers are gonna be out for some blood, dude. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, let's hear it.
'Cause,
Dude. Can you give us a Ranger preview?
So last season, I don't know if you remember this, but Tom Wilson had like a
Yes,
nasty
yep.
hit.
Yes,
on
I heard about
Panarin.
this on the fan.
And he's like a multiple offender, like total kind of like piece of
Headhunter.
shit type of guy, headhunter. Yeah. So I would expect first game of the season, even though it is the first game of the season, still a regular season game. Off the rip, dude. Fights off the face off.
Again, because they remember they did it when they
With-
played
against the
last
Devils.
season.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait. That was
You
against
thinking
the
the
Devils?
last season? I'm thinking of like a
Yeah.
couple years ago when they had like literally
No,
everyone
no, but
fought.
No,
they-
but I think but last year didn't Wilson?
No, they did.
yeah,
I
they
heard
did,
it on
they
the
did,
fan.
yeah.
It was the
It was
last
the game
game that
after.
they played
Yeah, yeah,
after
right,
that,
right,
or
right.
the first game
The
after.
first, yeah, exactly.
So, and players have been talking about it. Like there really isn't a place for that type of conduct in a sport like this,
Right.
Whereas it's such at a high speed. There's such a high risk of injury because you're at such a high speed. People can get seriously hurt, and I mean it's entirely. I mean it's the entirety of why there is fighting in the game to exactly avoid those types of
these
plays.
names, Wilson and Panarin, are they the most talented guys on the ice in this game, or who's the most talented guy out of both teams?
I mean, obviously, Washington Capitals, you think of Alexander Ovechkin.
Okay, right,
Tom
right.
Wilson is more of just like a bruiser.
Okay.
He's a big body to just get out there, push people around, get in front of the net. I would say Panarin, Zibanejad on the Rangers are probably your top 2 goal scorers, and they're on the same line together, so they both get multiple assists and goals and stuff. So yeah, I was the video of them fighting off the rip, dude.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
this game is a home game for the Rangers?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, because I heard they were talking about it on the fan too. I think they're slight favorites, like minus 105 or something.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, this is not. They're not. I think
They're in Washington.
They're in
But
Washington,
yeah, I guess they're expected to have a better team than the Capitals.
You
this
know
year,
what,
or-
dude? They're just obvious. Like last season, they were extremely young.
Right.
They're highly talented, but
Yeah.
extremely young.
Yep.
And of course, they have a new coach this season, so it's always interesting to see what kind of happens with different leadership. Because David Quinn, although good, evidently, didn't really succeed as well as they wanted to.
Right.
So yeah, obviously they're expected to be better. They played for a whole year together now, better chemistry and everything like that. So, but yeah, it should be exciting. I
Exciting.
mean, Capitals have good defense. You think of Daniel Chara, I believe, is still on the team. I haven't really been up with hockey as much as I
Do you know
want
who
to.
the Rangers coach is?
The new coach, the name escapes me. I'm literally like picturing his face right now.
I feel like it's someone's name I've heard before. I don't know if he's coached
Yeah.
somewhere else.
I want to say Gerard Gallant.
Yeah, he was somewhere else, right?
I think he might have been with the Knights the first year, I think, and then I think he
He
was
was.
with
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He took him to
Yeah.
the cup.
Okay. And also, actually, I didn't realize this. I'm sure they have the local broadcast, but this is actually gonna be the first hockey game on TNT.
on TNT. Yeah,
7:30.
shit.
Wayne Gretzky, I believe, is on the pre and post.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who's
Pretty dope,
who's playing that game on TNT?
No, the Rangers
Rangers
and the
Capitals.
Capitals. Like they're doing it.
TNT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
new.
shit.
There's
Because
a
now
partner.
the
Yeah.
ESPN
Wow.
thing going on,
Yeah.
and shit,
Yeah, of
dude.
course,
Yeah.
No more NBC.
But also,
Sports.
obviously, this game's about to be on 3 state channels.
Well, you'd have
The
the,
Ranger
the
games?
Capitals network, the Rangers.
Right, but for us,
MSG.
I'm saying.
For us, it'd be
TNT.
two.
And
Yeah,
are they on
TNT.
ESPN or no?
No.
Okay.
And then also it's a doubleheader on TNT. So Blackhawks Avalanche at 10 o'clock. And then there's an
Look at
ESPN
the-
Plus,
Good for the NHL, man, getting all
Canucks,
this
Oilers,
exposure.
as well as the Jets and the Ducks. But I have to say, I'm really going to dive into this. I'm going to give it my best shot. It's tough, muscle memory. I'm so used to baseball, basketball, football, but really want to get into it this
You
year.
have a hard time following the puck.
Yeah, you know what, though? I have to say, just being honest with myself, I haven't really put a full effort into it. I've
Right.
watched a little bit of it, like,
Mhm.
oh, this could be good, but then it's like there's always something. But tonight's the rare night. I mean, there's nothing. This is
You know,
it.
once
This is all
you
I
start
got.
dude,
doing
I
it-
would
For watching game after game, I feel
Mhm.
like you adapt.
Right.
You
exactly
get better
dude.
at it.
And
watching the puck.
I originally I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll follow the Kraken, but it's New York, the Rangers.
Yeah,
I mean, I
dude,
got
come on,
to
you
got to
pick the
do it.
Rangers,
You know,
come on,
yeah.
dude.
yeah, dude,
Yeah.
what the hell?
And this
Um,
could be an up and coming,
Yeah,
like where
dude,
the
this is gonna
run.
be fun. Bro,
starts.
that year they went when they lost to Tampa Bay in the conference finals. I think I
Oh, yeah.
told you guys. Me and Goose watched every
Yeah,
single.
no,
Ranger
I
game.
remember.
Goose, shout out Goose, huge
Yeah.
Ranger fan, bro.
Um,
President's
Ranger
Trophy
fan.
that year, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, they should have won. They should have won. That was
and
their year.
dude, if you're looking for another game after the Ranger game, Blackhawks Avalanche
Doubleheader.
doubleheader, also really good, dude. I mean, you think of the Avalanche has always been like a contending team, but then honestly, I think the Blackhawks have been kind of sleeping this year. They got Marc-Andre Fleury in net now, which
Yeah.
they've kind of always struggled with their goalie Corey Crawford to like injury and shit like that. Obviously, they're a pretty heavy offensive team with Taves and Kane, dude. Even so, you expect good stuff. Is this me? It's not me.
Is that Car's cool?
That was you, bro.
Rat.
I thought it was Michael.
And Tony, I think your cousin is it weighing in?
Oh, it's Casey. Yeah. What'd you say?
Hockey is the best sport to watch.
Wow. Okay.
What fan is she?
Live or on TV? 'Cause
They're Rangers fans
Rangers
over there,
fans.
dude.
Okay,
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Which is nice.
That's exciting.
And then also she says, let's see what we got here.
it's they really are the most fun to watch live. I
Okay,
think.
I got one. Wild Kraken.
Devils.
The good one, dude.
The Devils are the best team in the
Avalanche.
NHL.
Avalanche.
Yeah, that was quick, Tony. And you know who's the
Quick.
name?
Quick work.
Avalanche legend. Who do you think I'm going to say?
I don't know who you got.
Patrick
Wow.
Waugh.
Yeah, he was.
No, but who was the other guy? There was one other guy. Forsberg, Peter Forsberg.
He's
on the
Joe
Flyers.
Sakic.
Joe
Sakic.
Sakic.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I remember.
I used to
these
hate
names.
the Avalanche. They were the only team that gave the Devils any problems. Brodeur obviously prevailed, winning 3 Stanley Cups.
Cheating on his wife.
Who cares? He's a winner.
Brodeur?
Brodeur.
With his
Yeah, in the
with his
Fed.
wife's sister.
With his sister-in-law.
With his wife's sister, though.
All right.
That's
Well,
tough.
He's
Michael,
married to his wife's sister now.
Have you ever, closely followed it? Like,
You ever done anything like that, Michael?
No. I'm saying,
I'm
the
telling you,
NHL?
dude, Barnes. I used to be a diehard Devils fan.
Really?
I
Until they
have a
started losing.
custom-made Devils jersey, Theophil on the back, number 7 with
Wow.
the captain pin.
You should wear it.
Wow.
Maybe I will pull it out
It
this year.
might be time for me to go to my first NHL game this year.
I think we all
they're
should go.
blast. They're
Yeah,
blast.
dude.
Dude.
Funny
The Rangers
fact-
games are fun as fuck, bro.
November
Awesome.
30th,
Mm.
I'd say probably now 15 years ago, I went to a Devils Rangers game. Electric. It was when they were
Wow,
both
awesome.
like, the Devils were really good.
Yeah.
Devils ended up winning 5-4. Sick.
Yeah.
Dude, NHL games in person are great.
How many have you
Yeah.
been to, Matt?
I think I've been to like 2 or 3.
2 or 3? Okay.
All with Goose.
Been a
all
couple
Ranger
years
games.
or
Yeah, dude, it's probably been like, wow, bro.
since like the Marty St.
Huh?
Louis days?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Probably before I.
I
left to
disagree.
Florida,
Basketball is
bro.
more fun.
Oh yeah, but hey,
In
we'll
person?
get, we'll
To
give
each
it
their
a
own.
shot.
To each their own.
I think rugby's more fun.
Tony,
Yeah,
what
to
about
each their
you?
own.
They're all great.
You
What's
been
up,
to
dude?
some
In
games?
person.
Hockey games?
Yeah.
Dude. Jeez.
And you go with
I mean,
Bobby V.
Over the years, dude, I've been probably maybe like 23 games. Yeah, since I was a kid, I've been going to
man,
Rangers
that's
games.
heavy.
I've been at Devils
Yeah,
games. I've been
damn,
at
dude.
just Islanders games. I've never really been outside the tri-state area though. Never been to like TD Garden or anything like that.
And another thing too, I don't know if you'll be tight, Tony, but I'm sure you'll come along. But we got to go to an NBA game this year too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
for
dude.
Knicks, baby,
for
we
sure.
have
Yeah.
to.
Knicks,
any
baby.
anytime I'm there.
Maybe
let's
we
go.
do Knicks, Lakers,
It would be
Mellow
sick.
return to the
Oh
Garden.
my
We
God.
have to see Braun
Get-
play
get
one
the
time
tickets.
before he
I
retires.
know, I know.
We'll
Yes.
regret it.
Get
Yes.
the tickets now.
now.
Yeah, I already booked.
Honestly.
No.
By the
We
way,
really should.
Kraken are the 4th team in the NHL to not end with S now. Lightning.
The Lightning, dude.
Tampa
Those sons
Lightning.
of bitches down
Tampa
in
Bay
Tampa.
Lightning. Minnesota Wild.
Oh man,
Colorado
are-
Avalanche.
Tony,
Seattle
Are you
Kraken.
going to be tuned in tonight?
Oh yeah, of course. Dude.
Yeah?
Yeah, 7:30.
Yeah, I like a 7:30 game because either the 10 that looks like it might be a fun game, but it's just
Sweet.
gonna pass
11.
out.
I'm kind of out by 11.
We'll catch his first period.
Yeah, because see how the coverage is
Yeah.
over there. So fun stuff, guys. Honestly, it's
gonna be
fun,
great.
fun stuff.
Fun time.
Good stuff.
Moving along here, though.
Moving along.
We've had
Moving
some
along,
NBA
man.
news the last couple of days. First big item that came out, I think it was this morning or late last night. Ben Simmons reported to the Sixers, took his COVID test, and I guess they'll get him in there soon. But Michael, are you surprised, or you knew it was coming all along?
Awkward. I knew he wouldn't give up all that money. It was like a tremendous amount increase each time he was missing out. But the thing that's awkward is he hasn't talked to any of his teammates, and they all try to reach out to him all summer.
He told him not to go see him.
Yeah,
He told them all
they
to
tried to
fuck
fly. Joel
themselves.
tried to fly out to him, and he ignored him
To Australia?
to
Are you
wherever
Go to
he
fucking
was.
LA,
Yeah.
California.
Wow. Do you think out of everyone, Joel will be the most tight?
Dude,
Yeah,
Joel
dude.
just wants to
He-
win,
Yeah,
dude.
exactly.
He even said,
He's Jimmy
like,
Butler.
yeah, exactly.
But I'm curious if you guys know the answer to this. Who do you guys think I'm thinking is going to be the glue to this situation and bringing them together? One of our featured guys, like not a big star, but just
Seth Curry,
Yes, dude.
I knew you were gonna say
yes.
that.
It's small.
I think it's over for him.
Dude,
bro.
I
He's
mean,
out.
You think he's going to get traded at the deadline?
Or before.
Before.
Maybe December.
Where
I
are
saw.
you though? By the way,
Where is Prefer?
Yeah, I missed you, bud.
Yeah,
Is
honestly.
that him in the comments right now, dude? I see one. I
Please.
see one in there. See Prefer.
Let's go,
When is
Brandon.
Kyrie
When's Kyrie
rejoining the
joining the
Nets?
Nets, dude?
Probably
So-
never.
When they lift the ban.
That's another news that he
fucking
was
whatever it is.
planning on practicing, playing road games, but they said he cannot do either until
Yeah,
he's fully vaccinated, or they change the policy.
They're actually bringing me in, dude. I got my second shot today. Getting called in, dude.
Really?
You're going to play? Nice, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Did they give you his contract?
Yeah, I'm making all that money now.
Kind of
He said all
a
that.
tough,
All that money.
awesome.
I know, dude.
Kind of a
Nice spot
tough
in
thing to
North Jersey.
forecast, though. It's like I wonder, when is he going to play? Like, how much time is he going to miss? I mean, I wouldn't imagine it's going to be all season, but you don't know.
I guess.
I mean, I guess it's just he's just waiting out the policy change. Like
Yeah.
that's what it seems like.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
not,
I don't think they're
going
gonna
to
change
but
it, dude. Especially in New York. I mean,
yeah.
They probably will.
Dude, what do you mean,
They go
Governor
back and
Cuomo?
forth.
Or no,
Cuomo.
He's out. I meant Mayor De Blasio. You're so excited that I said that, Sonny.
Blasio. There's anything like that, dude?
Do you think it's possible though, Michael, that he never plays for the Nets again?
Very much so.
I heard rumors that KD's is open to a trade.
Do you think
Really?
But
Yeah.
when it comes down to it, do you think he's open or he's pushing?
But that could
for
be, dude. That could
He's
be
not pushing
that should
for
be
it.
just a rumor. You know,
Yeah.
KD doesn't talk to me.
I think I
That
think
rat
I
Jay
think
Williams said
I
it,
think
and
KD
he
might
hates
be
Jay
like-
Williams.
he does, right? Why does Jay Williams act like they're all like close and shit?
No,
Durant
KD
ripped
told him to
him.
get his name out of his mouth.
He ripped him like at the end of last season. I
Yeah.
think, right? It was like
Yeah.
over the
Yup.
summer or something.
Yup.
Ripped him, dude.
Ripped him.
He really did.
He
So-
fucking ripped him, dude.
Hey,
Oh,
before
rats. There he
Stopped
Sunny
at a red
Florida.
light. No
Sunny
way.
Florida.
At a red
So it's a
light.
quick
There he
appearance
is.
from Prefer,
Oh,
but glad you're doing
Prefer.
well.
Yo, enjoy
the
Florida,
summer,
bro.
the summer.
Appreciate you risking your life. Drive safe, dude.
Yeah, drive
Drive
safe.
safe
man.
down there in Florida.
Spotify,
Nobody knows how to drive
catch us
down there.
later.
Yeah, we're gonna put it up
Sunny
after.
Yep.
Florida.
Yep.
dude.
So
Make
that's
sure you go
Sunny
check out the
Florida.
Big E
Sunny
vlog.
Sunday.
Prefer.
I feel like you think about like all the times when players retire and they're talking about the number one thing they lead off with is the fans. And I have to say on this show, what's better than our fans, honestly?
Nothing.
Seriously though, really. I mean, our bloodline.
Nothing.
Fun. It's a great time.
Nothing
Literal-
beats it.
No,
Bloodline,
honestly,
dude.
It's so fun just to interact.
Yeah.
you
I
know?
love it.
We
I
love it.
absolutely love it.
these loyal fans will definitely be remembered
Oh yeah.
when
Yes.
there's a crowd of them in this chat.
Yes, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude.
Without a doubt.
You guys will never get flagged.
You guys will be our favorites.
Yeah, we'll
any-
always post your comments.
anything
It
Should be the
uh,
merch. Should be the merch.
should be
when we
merch.
Get it.
Anything else, interesting you've heard, as far as NBA, Michael? We got
Dude,
starting on Tuesday.
What I'm interested in is
J.R. Smith,
honestly
dude.
that's sick though. He did play well. You saw how well he played?
Yes, I
Dude,
did.
tell him what happened though.
Beehive.
Yeah, he stepped on a beehive.
On a beehive.
I was
Needed
stung by
medical
3
attention.
hornets.
Well,
last
I don't
week
care
on the
about
course.
you right now, dude. This is J.R. Smith. all
Yeah,
right?
apparently
Well, this is Brian Barnes.
inside Tony has an inside source. Yeah, he stepped on a beehive.
What?
And apparently, inside source to Tony says he was
Oh, you know something that goes down there? Oh, you definitely.
Did someone
Definitely
say that?
a little stoned.
inside source
inside
to Tony. He
source.
can't
Who's your
give his.
inside
He
source? I
cannot
can't
give the source up.
Give the name.
No.
Prefer. Is it prefer?
It was
Do they
James
go-
from.
do
It
they
was
go to
James
that
from Long
school?
Island.
I cannot confirm nor can I
James from
deny.
Long Island.
All right, fine.
Barnes.
From
James
Island.
Ponds?
No. Remember?
James from Long
Oh,
Island.
Yeah, no, Syracuse.
Oh, you have
Syracuse.
From Syracuse. Oh, you remember? You were.
I wasn't even here. I was listening to it. That
You
guy
were,
was- that
you
guy
were.
was
And
crazy.
Michael, I'm guessing you've seen the highlights of Melo hitting
Dude,
some
he's looking
threes,
great.
right?
Get the
No.
fuck out of here.
He's looking great. He looks good. I wasn't worried about his early shooting struggles. Do you see that though?
Yes, I did.
Or a little early, but I'm most excited for, honestly, besides the Knicks, because that's obvious,
Mhm.
is the Chicago Bulls, dude.
Yeah.
They have literally.
Yeah.
I saw a funny meme, and when a player quits on 2K, it says like the player has exited
Yes.
the match. It was like this preseason for the Bulls, and it was like Bulls wins by like 30 all preseason, and that like game in 2K thing
Quits.
over it.
Yeah.
So,
that's good.
they're gonna
And,
be good, dude.
I mean, there's potentially like they
Eastern
could
Conference
be,
Finals.
but they could be the Suns
What a
of
great
this
young
past
team
year.
they have.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, they really could.
They're Lob City.
They have Lonzo, Alex
DeRozan.
Caruso, DeMar DeRozan,
Vucic.
Vucic,
Say Levine.
And Levine.
and Levine, bro.
And I have to do this, and I don't mean to put you guys on the spot, but none of our teams, no Bulls, sleeper team for this year. No one's expecting.
Doing this right now.
Tony, go.
Suns.
Right.
No one's expecting the Suns, Tony. Come on.
No, the fucking Timberwolves, bro. I don't know.
I mean, that
Too
would
early
be
to do this.
that would be a surprise. I mean, it's the season's on Tuesday, sport.
That's true. Well, what's the
Season's when?
Tuesday.
Oh,
I'll give you a team that no
I
one.
have one. You
Michael-
go first though,
It's literally a week away.
because you might take mine.
I'm going to say. I mean, I know it's not really too much of a sleeper team, but just as far as they're going to be a lot better, they haven't made the playoffs the last couple of years. I think the Warriors are going to make the conference finals this year.
I wouldn't say that's a surprise.
I mean,
Yeah,
they haven't made the
that's-
playoffs in
what a
2 years.
stupid pick, dude.
Yeah, but like that's because they haven't had their core
Yeah.
three. They just had Steph. But want to hear mine?
Yeah.
The Orlando Magic,
I was actually thinking
Wow.
about that.
dude. I'm telling you, that's a young,
You weren't thinking about
exciting
I was
team.
going to
You
say
know
that.
what I'm gonna say?
Who?
New Orleans
Golden State.
Pelicans.
Nice.
Yeah, I
New Orleans
could
Pelicans.
definitely see that for sure.
Who's their point guard now?
Let's go T Wolves.
They got I don't know.
Um,
Lonzo.
Obviously,
I have to look this up.
that's
now.
Tony's Tony's favorite players.
Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, I think
I'd
he's
say
a white sheep, or is it black? He's a black sheep in his family, meaning like
Yes.
he's not a
normal.
total obnoxious asshole.
So actually, their depth chart right now has Devonte Graham starting.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow, good for him to get the trust.
he came over from the Hornets, right? He wasn't on the
Yes,
Pelicans last year.
yes.
Yeah. So right now they're actually saying it's going to be Graham, Alexander Walker, Ingram, Williamson, and Jonas Valanciunas, a guy
Nice.
last year we brought up many times, Tony, 20 rebounds, kind of reminding me of both of us, honestly, on the board,
Yeah.
crashing them, unheralded.
Soft touch.
Right? He does have a soft
Falling
touch.
over.
Can't create too
Falling
well, but
over
can
in the
hit a
paint.
nice, set shot.
And then potentially maybe a 6 man of the year candidate on the Pelicans, Josh Hart this year could play
Yeah.
a huge role.
The Nova
for them.
product.
Kobe.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I cannot wait for some NBA. I know you're going to be locked in, Tony, every night. NBA, you're watching. I might give you my league pass subscription password.
You have one?
I will.
Nice, dude. Let me get it too.
Nah, dude.
Quick question for you, Michael.
Only Tony
Before we
can
move
watch
on
games.
here, who turns it around first?
Who?
Kings or Timberwolves?
Timberwolves.
Let's go.
Who's the cog behind this? Anthony Edwards?
No. Well, but I think honestly, I'm gonna say Cat has a big year. Him and Russell.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
there's
they're
so
gonna
much
have a big
talent
I
there.
know.
know.
I don't understand how they're so
I
bad.
mean, they
I
should
know.
be 500. They don't
I
need to
know.
Dude, it's
I
ridiculous,
know.
Barnes.
Yeah,
It's
they're
got to be
30
front
under.
office. It's just
I think they're a
everything.
mess, dude. Now they have A-Rod, bro. The
Oh,
owner.
God.
My God.
He's trying to bring him to Seattle. He doesn't even care about
Yeah,
what's going on there.
He just.
Do you think they
it's
should
just
go
another
to
thing for him
Seattle?
Yeah.
basically.
What do you
Dude,
think?
get out.
Bring him to
Dude,
Seattle?
they didn't even
it
win
would
with.
Be sick. It
Yeah.
would be sick. Yeah,
Dude.
the NBA's got to get back out in Seattle.
Yeah, it's a joke. It really is.
They messed
Yeah,
up with KG.
I wonder if they
messed up with
create a
everyone.
whole new team or they just move to Minnesota.
I just feel like you can't add another team. The league's
I know, it's
already
a
like
lot.
too
Yeah.
watered down as
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Time
Oh.
will tell, though, honestly. So I'm pumped. Opening night on Tuesday. I think the Lakers. I forgot who.
Isn't it Lakers Warriors?
I think it actually is Lakers Warriors. So we got next Nets Bucks 7:30, and then Warriors Lakers at 10.
Room for the Lakers, dude. I just said the
You
Warriors.
know what's the
making the
most
final.
annoying thing? It has nothing to do with you, Tony, but
Oh God.
it's literally for the past 15 years, like all my friends that I talk to every day, every single time they have to
The
say,
past 15 years, every friend, every day.
Every day. Yep.
you know what I'm saying. Okay.
I don't-
I have to hear the same thing every time. Oh, I thought you were a Cavs fan. Oh, I thought you were, and it's just like, I never said any of that. I just
Oh, because
said,
you love LeBron.
yeah, and it's
That's
like
annoying.
it's not my fault that I grew up in a household where no one followed basketball. I had nowhere to, you know what I mean? I was directed in every other sport. Basketball, I had to go on my own. You know what I mean? I was late to the game. What do you expect me to do? You know what I mean? Like, what do you want me to do, Tony?
Wait, so when you were a kid, you were always a Lakers fan?
When I was a kid,
You
I
were just a
didn't start
LeBron
watching
fan.
basketball till almost high school. Honestly,
Mm.
I just no one had
And
it
then
on.
you became a Lakers fan in
No.
high school.
No,
you were-
LeBron because I always thought, oh my god, it's crazy. This guy with these dunks and
Brandon's
and
got the
these
Raptors.
teardropping
go
threes.
Brandon,
I'm
dude.
rooting for the Toronto Raptors. Maybe possibly a comeback season for the Toronto Raptors. Tony.
Scotty Barnes.
Why not?
Scotty Barnes, baby.
I like completely forgot about the whole draft besides Cunningham, honestly.
Dude, Scotty Barnes is going to be what Siakam was to Kawhi for Siakam.
And I did see he's going to be out for the first couple weeks. My guy Horton Tucker, so
Mhm.
hopefully
Yeah,
it
it's
doesn't hurt
tough.
the Lakers.
But you have Hillbilly Kobe
Yeah, dude, that's right.
and McClung.
That's right.
But
I
Klung.
haven't heard anything. Did they let go of Ayayi or no?
No, I think they signed him.
Maybe
signed him,
G
yeah.
League 2A deal
I
or
think
something.
I think G League. Yeah.
G-League's pretty dope, dude.
Yeah, why not? Right?
Yeah, I used to kind of work with.
I want to see Jim Nance do some NBA games. Come on,
Yeah,
why not?
I want to see us do some NBA games.
You know, it's always cool when they do that switch
I'll
when
sit in
when
the
the
booth,
pro
dude.
announcers do the college or they do the
Yeah,
mix
I
or whatever.
love that.
What are they?
Love
Oh,
that.
the crossover. The
Yeah,
crossover.
Dickie
Yeah.
V with the NBA.
Yeah.
Possibly a watch party for us on opening night
Definitely.
Next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Screen
What-
time.
if it rains.
Only if it
after
rains, dude.
screen time.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
And you know what? Tell Manny to take the week off. I'll come in for screen time, and then we'll go right to the stream.
Manny might not be there, though.
Manny may or may not be here.
So you're
May-
you're
may-
trying to kick me out, and I might be in.
I gotta
so.
find a guest host, guest co-host, dude.
Oh, okay. I got it. I thought every couple of weeks I'd be in there, but I guess I didn't make the cut, Tony. Even though I thought
I gotta get in there.
admirable job. Let's get Matt in there as well.
Yeah, I've been
Let's
in
go
there
with the three of us. Mix it up. Screen time ever had
Not once.
And screen time ever had 3 people right here.
Yes.
Yes.
Who was the third?
Manny and Jay.
Oh, Manny and Jay. Okay.
Yeah.
But only like once, twice, something like that.
Once.
So
Come on.
maybe Renee joins us. We get 4 up here. Why not?
Renee, do you watch movies? She says no.
She
So I
just
guess
said she
that's-
watches movies, Tony. So we're making it happen.
I would talk Steve Martin.
Yeah, why not?
Shrek Steve Martin, she said.
Mhm.
Cheaper by the dozen, Tony.
Yeah, exact. Cheaper by the dozen. Great movie.
Sequel,
Eh,
Rotten Tomatoes, 30.
yeah, probably less than
Yeah.
27.
One other news bit that came across wasn't really, I kind of had to search for it, but I guess Tiger Woods is doing pretty good
Back
in
on
his
the course.
recovery.
Yeah.
He was on the course with his son, and they said he has a target date in mind to return to the tour.
No way.
I
What
know.
is that
That's
good for
target?
him.
I
man.
guarantee it's Augusta, if I had to guess.
Wow.
Oh,
How
that's
Augusta
big,
National,
dude.
bro.
Well, he's
That's
like
crazy, man. That's only
Yes.
no. That's a
6
while away,
months,
but
yeah.
yeah.
Because if he's walking without crutches,
Yeah.
Well, it's
I mean,
good. It's that's
He
good
is
to
right now?
see.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
If he
Nice,
could
dude.
do it, if he
That
could
was
do
scary,
it,
man.
Masters
I
is-
can't
would
believe.
be a good time.
I remember that day like it was yesterday.
Yeah, we were
yeah,
here.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
came here,
Fucking
dude.
nuts.
We
Yeah.
reported it.
That was fucking.
And then
We're
you
the
guys
first
had that
ones.
live special
Yeah.
that night. I missed
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Andy came on, a doctor.
Great,
And
great
that-
diagnosis
yeah.
from Andy, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly, that was
Holy
very
shnikes.
legit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, it was
Unbelievable.
awesome. It was
Breaking news.
Yeah, bro, it was nuts.
awesome. Fantastic time.
It was my first time hosting a sports board.
Yeah.
I want honest opinions here.
What do you got, dude?
More or less likely that upon his return, Tiger wins the tour event.
I think he kills it. It's like remember when like Jeter, it's like Jeter's career, it's like Jordan's career. This
Right.
is going to be another
Mariano after the ACL. Dominant.
exactly. That's what I'm
How,
saying.
how many more times like is something like that's gonna happen to him?
Well, I mean, this is the only time
What,
something
getting
like
hurt?
this happened to him. Like that type of injury, Tony. I mean, I know he's had back surgeries, but nothing compares to this accident.
I guess.
I mean, you.
But it's still like career-threatening, like semi-life-threatening injuries that he
Right.
His
has.
back would give him. A
Well, you know,
What
it's
would
a
they
different
say?
place, dude.
Heart
like,
of a champion, Tony. But I'm guessing
heart of a
by,
lion.
by your answer,
Mind
you're
of a
saying
champion.
less than likely to my question.
Wait,
Matthew?
yes.
kind of thing. A little. I really don't know.
But I'm not saying
say
the
something.
I
Masters.
hope-
I'm saying any tour event.
No, he'll win another. He can definitely win another one.
Like
He's
the
Tiger.
senior tour.
No, PGA tour.
That counts.
But he can't play that till he's 50 either. So he's only 46, I believe.
All right, so
I'm looking forward to it, honestly.
me
Yeah,
too, dude.
you are, bro.
Yeah.
Why you like golf?
I think he's
when
going to
when
actually
playing
destroy
well.
his career. Tiger will never return.
Brandon,
Wow.
Google it.
Hey,
Brandon,
that is
Google it.
quite the take right there.
Yeah. I mean, that's aggressive.
That is very aggressive, dude.
Tony,
Quite.
I feel like you got something up your sleeve. Something else that I missed here. Newsworthy. I know you have something for me.
What?
You really don't have anything for me?
No, I mean, this is fucking rundowns, everything all over the place, dude. What do you want from me? dude?
I want to know though, in
Oh.
your honest opinion, out of all the NHL games tonight, safest pick, you'd say Rangers?
Oh, to win?
Yes.
No, definitely not. No. Don't.
That's
say
going to be a
that.
tight game.
Yeah. Let's look at the docket again, because even Avalanche, Blackhawks too, I still wouldn't. Safest bet, dude. Let's see.
You got the Maple Leafs and the Canadians.
Ooh.
You got Winnipeg and Anaheim.
Canadians, Maple Leafs were in the playoffs last season, pretty close. I guess Ducks over the Jets, maybe, dude.
Ducks over the
Wow.
Jets.
Yeah.
Wow.
Canucks are like
good.
sneaky good. I can see Oilers. I mean, you never know, dude. Oilers could go off. They have what's his face? I can't even blanking on his name right now. Connor McDavid.
Connor McDavid.
So you know what? Yes, Nugent Hopkins. Just fucking McLeod. Go
Oilers?
Yeah, Oilers. Oilers over the Canucks, dude. Do
Oilers
There you
over
go.
the Canucks.
There you go.
That is our luck of the night.
Luck of the
We
night,
have
dude.
not said that in a while.
I hope I
Uh,
start the NHL season 1-1.
I can't believe I almost forgot this because it's behind us. Michael, the fight this past weekend. Give me something.
Matt, start it off, bud.
I mean, what a great fight. The heavyweight battle between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King.
Yes.
It was everything you wanted, bro. Like, it really was. Like, when you go to, you know what I was thinking of when, like, you go into a boxing ring, you're basically, you're gambling on buying that ticket because you don't know. The fight could be first round,
knockout,
2 rounds, yeah, or it could be
Just a shit fight, a boring fight. Remember Pacquiao Mayweather?
Yeah,
that went the distance and was boring.
That was awful,
Brutal.
No
so
excitement.
bad, dude. Yeah, like dancing around, it was brutal to watch. This, on the other hand, I mean, dude, that's the best fight. I've
Did
ever
it
seen
not
in my
remind
life,
you
bro.
of Rocky IV?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it did. And I mean, it was back and forth. I think Fury looked great throughout the whole thing. I didn't think there was a time, even though when Fury got knocked down twice. In the same round, first time ever in his career. He just seemed composed. He knew what he had to do, and I think it was more even like it looked like he might have even slipped too, Mike. Like
I think he was still
combos,
dazed
like,
from
yeah.
from that. What happened was
first
he got
hit.
hit so hard. I think it broke Deonte's wrist, Barnes, with his knockout. Yeah, on Tyson Fury.
Yeah, there's been no injury reports, right?
And
Yet from
no.
that fight?
No, and because after that he stopped really using his right hand
he's
a lot,
he's
and
being weird with it. It's like holding it.
but he was down, came up. I think he came up obviously because the count, but he wasn't there. Barnes, he was not there, and then he didn't get really hit, and he just dropped again, and then after that it was just
he got to get your equilibrium back and get
Throughout the
back
fight,
on
though,
your
did
feet.
either of you guys have any doubt that he was going to win or no?
To be honest,
I sort of had a little bit of a scare.
Ooh.
just from
but-
that.
But
That hit was heavy.
Whoa, dude, yeah, that, and then the fact that he went down twice.
Yeah, in one round.
probably within the same minute. I would
yeah,
say.
yeah.
I
That
was like,
minute
oh,
was
shit,
scary.
He might
Yeah.
have popped him. Yeah. But dude, Wilder.
After
the
that.
thing I noticed the most about Wilder was his how quickly he got fatigued, dude. Reminded me of
Mhm.
McGregor.
Yeah.
Reminded me of McGregor.
And he put on weight, Barnes, for this.
Wow,
Deonte.
I thought he looked a little beefy.
He put on weight for it, so
Yeah.
I mean it didn't work. And just,
no 45-pound Carson this time.
you should have seen the
Right
knockout.
before
Have you
the
seen
fight.
it? The final knockout?
No,
You haven't?
no.
Pull it.
I'll get it up for you guys.
That's what I thought
But
was
yeah, man.
weird,
And
dude.
then, dude, the other thing, like we were just talking about, how long the fight could go. What, 12,
10th
12
round, 10th round.
10th out of the 12, 10th round out of 12, dude. I mean, that's how, and you get a knockout out of it. That's
Yeah, nothing
you couldn't
like
really
a
ask for
knockout.
anything better. I was in the Tyson Fury camp along with, I think, everybody here. I know Mike.
You went to
obviously.
you went to his camp,
I was
dude?
there, dude. I ran with him.
You trained?
I trained him.
I know this
Hard?
would never happen, but I honestly think to give boxing a little more buzz, like can we just get,
Dude, what a
can we just get
beautiful fight,
Rogan
dude.
just calling every just so he can
that'd
say
be great.
it's all over.
Who,
Like,
who called the matches?
guy. I love it.
Oh,
Here we go. You see, dude, Fury's wobbling, man. I'm sorry, Wilder. Dude, he's hanging on.
Watch.
Right there.
no way.
Yeah,
Down
10th round.
and that,
out.
dude, you knew. Mike, I
knew that. It was over.
Yeah.
The way he
So-
fell, I mean,
Yeah.
with the lip.
He was just laying there. His face was on the mat. It was
Yeah.
over.
Dude, it was
It
a
was
great.
over.
It was the
Fury,
greatest
bro,
heavyweight fight.
Fury- I'll say this too about Fury. I think
Look
the
at
thing
that.
I admire
Wow.
most about Fury is how big he is and how quick he is for his size.
Yeah.
That's the thing I like most about him.
And didn't he go into the DJ booth after the fight?
Yeah,
He went to the
was,
club after with
He
that
was
long
jumping up
haired
and down with
dude,
Steve Aoki.
Steve Aoki.
Yeah.
Wow.
I met
Good for
him.
him, man.
What
You did?
I met him, yeah.
What's next?
Spring Conference, Sacred Heart University. I was there, dude.
What's
Usyk.
next for Fury?
Usyk.
What's the deal there?
It's funny. He said that he would train Joshua to rematch Usyk so he could beat up Joshua.
Because he's wanted to fight him, right?
He
hasn't-
wants to
he hasn't-
destroy Joshua's career. I
Oh,
think.
Fury?
Yeah,
Anthony, because he's a Brit.
yeah, and they've
Country-
always
fellow
just
countryman.
DAZN backs.
Yeah.
Joshua has never supported
Mhm.
Tyson
Fury. It's like DAZN's homegrown kid is Joshua.
You know what I'd love to see? I want to see all these different promotions, networks, kind of rankings and stuff, all be united under one. And I think
Yeah, it'd be
the right
nice,
guy
yeah.
for it is Tony. Honestly, I think you could bring everyone together.
Really?
Yeah,
I
you're a
agree.
smooth talker.
Yeah, you and
I
Max
like to think
Kellerman.
So. Oh.
You can do it together. Like a
Yeah.
Would
project.
you rather announce a
Dude.
match, a game with Max Kellerman or Willie Randolph?
Oh, definitely Willie Randolph.
He's scarred by Willie. You could just see it in his face.
Max
what
Kellerman,
happened
though.
when you-
Funny, good-looking guy, you know.
What's with you and Willie? You just
I had dinner with him one
06.
night, dude, and he fucking.
really?
Yeah,
Didn't go
dude.
well?
Yeah, dude. He read out on the check, dude. Crazy. I had to pay. Fucking 3-course meal.
It was just you?
Yeah.
You and Willie?
Just me and him and I.
Wow, good English.
one other comment
Thanks, dude.
here. Let's go, Brandon. Pete Rose to Joey
Yeah.
Gallo. How does someone who didn't play every day strike out 213 times? Ray Charles
Wow.
wouldn't strike out as much. I just can't imagine striking out 213 times without killing myself. A little
That's a direct
strong
quote.
by the hit king.
Very, I mean, Pete Rose, very Pete Rose-esque, I would
Doesn't
say.
care
dude.
about what anybody thinks.
Rip you up
Should be in the Hall of
hot.
Fame too, dude. That's
But he's fine with
Yeah.
sitting outside Cooperstown, making his money on the autographs. Does it
Mhm.
every year. Tony knows.
Yeah, he does.
He really does.
Yeah.
fuck.
But I just think,
I mean, he's not wrong, though.
no, and it's just, but this is like, I just wish like someone could explain to me. Like, I know there's not an exact reason, but what the heck is the reason though? You know what I mean?
Why he
Like,
strikes out so much?
because it's just like he could still strike out a lot, but strike out 150 times, and that would be a lot. But like, why can't he? Why does it have to be that bad? Like, you know what I mean?
Don't know, dude. I don't want to get into that right now.
I guess it's just
Yeah.
like he just has
Yeah,
certain
we're
pitches he
talking
can only
Yankees, right,
hit,
dude?
and that's
We're
it.
talking
But I
Yankees,
was
dude.
talking about it just in general. It doesn't have to be. I don't even think he's gonna be on the Yankees. next
He
year
is a
anyway.
Yankee right now, though.
Probably should just trade.
Technically, he's not because he has not signed his arbitration deal.
Right, but I mean, last team was on,
Last team he was on,
Yeah,
but
he's-
he's
there's
currently
some-
floating.
so he's
in
not.
arrears, Tony.
So he's not a major league baseball player, is what you're saying.
No, he is, but he's
Oh, so what team
not
does he play
under
for?
Contracts
Oh, okay.
yet. It's true.
Oh,
True.
dude, no.
But boys, I mean, really covered it all
Oh,
today, huh?
Yo,
Covered all your bases.
potpourri or whatever you say, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
potpourri.
potpourri.
Last question. What's
Potpourri?
for dinner? Sakura?
We are
I
going
don't know.
axe throwing actually tonight.
Axe
at
throwing.
5:30 in 1 hour. You will see. Well, actually, you probably won't see it in 1 hour. You may go live. Who knows, dude? Instagram live. I don't
Wow.
know. But there's gonna be axe throwing. There's gonna be food. There's gonna be drinks. So I'm hoping
Nice.
there's a hefty amount of food because I am not eating my dinner.
You're gonna wait.
I'm gonna wait.
Wow. Where's this axe throwing again?
I have no idea. Is that the adventure
Fairfield.
park?
Yes.
I don't know.
Adventure
I don't,
Park.
I don't know where that is.
Oh, okay.
On Park Ave and by Sacred Heart.
Oh, is it really?
Wow. Anything crazy for
We
you,
love
for
that.
you for dinner?
Yeah, we're doing for dinner.
Just a salad, I think.
Salad, yeah.
Yeah.
You're kind of your go-to.
Salad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire. Love it.
Yeah. I was thinking about doing that, but then, Remo's, the vodka sauce.
Yeah, dude.
could
I have to hear about
be-
Reno's
I
one
can't
more
wait.
goddamn time.
Oh,
You
dude,
I might bring it to the next show, honestly.
You gotta
Yeah,
have
dude.
it. You gotta.
Get a whole tray, vodka
love it.
sauce.
Yeah,
Let's go.
why
dude.
Why not?
absolutely
It's
love
chicken parm, 2 trays. Why not?
Palm.
So good.
Yeah,
So good.
you fucking better, dude.
And then
So good.
let's have your mom bring in a tray too. We can kind of compare,
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
taste test. I mean, I'm sure she'll take the prize, but let's
Oh,
try it
yeah,
out,
dude.
right?
Yeah, absolutely. I would expect her to win.
Because it's a win-win
flying
for us.
colors,
I mean,
dude.
Eggplant parm or chicken parm?
Chicken
Chicken.
more often than not. But
But
sometimes I get the
Eggplant parm is
hankering
so
Yeah.
good.
for eggplant. I get the specific
bro.
eggplant parm
Mm.
fucking mood.
But
and
I just
need it,
love
dude.
how it's kind of almost never messed up. Like sometimes you can have too thick of a cutlet.
Yeah,
and
well,
then
that's
parm.
well,
That's
sometimes
what
you
happened
have too thick of an eggplant cutlet too, and that's no good.
I guess I haven't had that before.
I prefer it thin.
Eggplant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Do it nice with the sandwich.
Nice to say. Oh yeah, dude. Many thin slices, so
Yeah,
it's
bro,
not all like
that's how you
weird,
do it.
chewy,
Yep,
or whatever.
yep,
I don't
yeah.
know, dude. Yeah,
Yeah. But,
Great in pasta.
Fucking starving right
Yeah,
now. Eggplant rollatini.
I'm excited.
Oh,
Eggplant rollatini, very good.
So good.
Very good. So yeah,
Yeah.
that was hell of a show.
Hell of a show.
Nice having everyone
We've
together.
done it.
Dude, enjoy Remos.
Michael, anything on the way out, bud?
Mark.
That's it for me.
What are
All
you
right.
doing for dinner,
That's all,
dude?
folks.
Yeah, what are you doing for dinner?
I don't know.
He's eating an axe star.
He doesn't eat.
Tony axe throwing. He's
Tony axe throwing.
turning
He's slowly turning into a ninja.
Are you? Is he coming to axe throwing? Is that what it is?
Let's go, Brandon. Yeah, see
Yeah,
you
why
there,
not?
dude.
Why
Why
not?
not?
But of course, everyone, thanks for
Why not?
tuning in.
Yeah.
Keep commenting, liking, subscribing, because as you know, Tony,
Bud Light.
And don't forget, wherever you listen to your podcast, go there, download Sport by powered by Downtime TV.
Boone's got to go.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we